Well, changes to the FAFSA student aid application process have caused delays and issues nationwide. Right now, South Carolina has a 55% completion rate. That's a 3% increase compared to the same time last year. But it's nowhere near the numbers colleges are expecting. Christy, you spoke with a financial aid expert about these delays. What does she recommend for parents and students who may be in limbo?
Yeah, I spoke with Joanna Graham. She's from Varsity Tutors there, and she's telling me this morning the biggest takeaway: no need to panic. That's right. You may remember back in October, the new FAFSA website and application form was supposed to go live, but because of reported outages, it wasn't released until December, which made many students and parents wondering if their applications actually went through. So parents, if you are still waiting to find out how much money your child received, Joanna says that the most important thing: don't panic. Be patient, but also be proactive. A lot of students are still waiting to hear back from regular decision schools. So while you are waiting, sit down and do some calculations, because as a family, it is also important to come up with a budget that you know that you can reasonably afford. You want to think of college like you would any major purchase, like when you're buying a home or a car. Make sure that you have that number in the back of your mind before you actually receive that decision from the school. And this is an interesting one because once the decisions actually come in, you can appeal. That's right, Joanna says to stand up for yourself. You can go back to the school and lay out that budget that you made for yourself.
You can absolutely appeal. You can go back to the school and lay out sort of, here are the numbers that I have. You can also fill out during this time, if you haven't already, the CSS profile. Take a look and do some research in terms of what types of starting incomes or base salaries you might be landing as a graduate. And I wouldn't just look at it on a school specific basis, but I would also look at it at an industry and a job level.
Now, the FAFSA isn't the only financial aid package that is available. The CSS profile, as Joanna mentioned, is used by about 400 schools around the country. Here in South Carolina, the only school that does accept it is Furman University. Now, this rebrand does bring some major changes, such as fewer questions, the ability to list more colleges, and the availability in more languages.